This is my Rook 2020 Mark II. And it's never gonna be finished, so I might as well just make a video showing you the printer. Now, first off, this is not stock. It's not built with stock parts. Actually, the only stock parts are the feet. And yeah. So what is it? Well, Rook 2020 Mark II. It has a extended frame, so the 4 extrusions on the z-axis and the rods are longer, so they're 300 millimeter instead of 200. This has a CNC gantry with an extrusion on the back of the gantry, so this has a 1020 extrusion on the back. It has the double share mod that I've made, and also my custom tool head. So this is something that I will be launching at some point very soon. It's just a really tiny tool head that's specifically meant to mount custom part cooling solutions too. So yeah, it does some incredible speeds, and I can't print that fast right now. More about that later. So this tops out at about 700 millimeters a second at 100,000 acceleration and a 50 to 60 SVC. Let's talk about the volume first. So it's a 120 by 110 by 210. The 110 on the Y is because I have that extrusion on the back. I'm not concerned about it. It's not a big deal for me that I don't have the full 120 by 120. If I need to max out, I have another Rook 2020 that I can print with. And yeah, so why have I made this? It's for fun. 100% for fun. Try new things, experiment, not be afraid to break something. So yeah, everything is made from mostly my own designs. So I have a few sponsors that have helped me out to make this. So first company that I want to thank is West 3D. They sent me their Berserkker rails that are used on that they have as an option on their Rook kit. They're fantastic. Second shout out would be PCBWay for helping me with the CNC stuff. I have a separate video about that, so you can check that out. And Polymaker. They sent me a bunch of filament just to print stuff on here, just to test, to do fast printing. So they sent me a bunch of Polysonic PLA that I've been chewing through, and most of it has just gone to speed benchies, to be honest. I've printed a couple of hundred speed benchies on this thing at this point, and like I said, it's fun. So the other parts that I have on this is the main board is a Micro 4 that I did a video on earlier, sponsored by AliExpress. The Pi is a Fly Pi Lite 2 from the same video. Motors are Stepron Lines 2004S motors. The hot end is a Next G from Fadus. The extruder is a BMG clone. It's just cheapest BMG clone you can find. I've had it in a drawer forever and I put it on. The motor on that is from an old printer. I don't even know what motor that is. Part cooling is a 7040 CPAP cooler, and the right now I have a duct on here that is Rock Salt's euphonator. It's still a work in progress, but I'm having a blast testing it. Here's the old version. So yeah, it's not that much of a printer. It's quite a simple build. Everything is minimum, mostly because I don't have to overdo things. It's running a 15 amp power supply that it's literally just sitting in the back here. I did mount one of these guys, a 10 amp one at the bottom, but it broke. So the 15 watt I had, just connected it to make it work again. So I'll probably stay with the 15 watt, or I will put this back on and do something else for the motors. Now, what are the plans for this? Well, I have specific plans. I have some new drivers coming. I have the Fistech PITB coming, and I'll probably do 48 volts on those. I just need to get a power supply. I am talking to someone about new motors to get something even faster. I'm currently doing some thinking about the hot end to make something higher flow. This one caps out at about 35. I can go higher if I over temp it, but I don't want to do that. I want to stay at the 200, 220-ish temps and more cooling. Where I'm going, I probably won't stay with the CPAP setup. I might do the CPAP and something else at the same time. Not sure about that yet. So yeah, short, easy video about my Rook 2020. If you have questions, comments, or head over to Rolohaun's Discord and just tag me in the Rook 2020 channel if you have questions about this specifically. And yes. What's that? Print quality? Pretty much perfect. It's a printer. If you calibrate it, it prints perfectly. This one does a perfect speed benchy in about 10 minutes. It does a really rough speed benchy in 5 minutes. It does a horrible one at slightly under 4 minutes that you can check out because I published that this past couple of weeks. I don't know what more I can say about this printer. It's never gonna stay the same. I'm already gonna tear this down tomorrow to start making a difference. So, well, I guess I'll see you in another video.